money, slow money, long money, short money, all that's better than no money. I'm trying to make it happen, fuck short money. When I put the top back, that bitch so ugly. From the fast money, slow money, long money, short money, all that's better than no money. Swear your band up, I got a whole something. And when I say no, sir, you looking so ugly. Slide through my side, ride with the tribe, and find me a vibe. I've been as wise, best as a child, like Benjamin Button. And then I grew down. Look in my eyes, I done heard lies, talking that shit. Well, I fertilize. Fuck what you talking, I walk it like Migos with all of my peoples. Bitch, I'm certified. You can never walk on my shoes, nah. I'm hit you bitch with my shoes on. When I ain't have a nickel, what were you, boy? Now women niggas dipping in the new form. Ooh, that bitch so ugly. We came from nothing, now we want abundance. And just cause you see nothing, no meaning ain't something, so please do not judge it. It's just a beginning, I'm talking to Genesis, tell them to cut it. I got a new thing, that ass ridiculous, dabble the dummy. Like plenty of fish in the sea, I'm catching the fish and I gut it. Told them just don't come for me, fuck around, she gon' get ugly. Runner, fair money, slow money, long money, short money, all that's better than no money. I'm trying to make it happen, fuck short money. When I put the top back, that bitch so ugly. From the fast money, slow money, long money, short money, all that's better than no money. Swear your band up, I got a whole thing. And when I say no, sir, you looking so ugly. Don't make no sense, you get what you get. We're from jumping them fences to hopping them whips. I've been the hell and back. Yeah, we took L's, but we gon' get heaven back. Go tell your reverend that. I heard the weatherman say she could get ugly, like turning the news on. Shit like a news star, teleport her to a whole new world. Pull up on them with the great pool pond. Niggas always saying, let me hold say. Nah, nigga, what the hell you on? Right here ain't no handouts. Better go ahead get you, dawg. And if you're looking for me, I be getting guap, nigga, non-stop. Probably somewhere setting up shot now. Because I'm a grinder. You know I'm gon' slide. Fair money, slow money, long money, short money, all that's better than no money. I'm trying to make it happen, fuck short money. When I put the top back, that bitch so ugly. From the fast money, slow money, long money, short money, all that's better than no money. Swear your band up, I got a whole thing. And when I say no, sir, you looking so ugly.
Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Black Wall Street Bets Taco Tuesday, where we talk about currency only. Today we are here with Empire Professor Ras Natty. I'll give you guys episode 142. Ring that bell.
Building. Let me get this post right here really fast. We can rock out from there. Let me turn my headsets over. Make sure I got there. Yep. I can hear myself like God made me. That's one positive. I'm winning right there in that field. But yeah, whenever you know we're about to start off like we always start off real light. Right, we're about to do like a small little market recon really fast, just to get an update on the market, just to what's actually going on. See, everything is on the screen. My bad. I was doing a little sound checking in the back. And yeah, I think I need this device. Actually, I need these headsets. These headsets just came in handy, but. Man, you see the market. You see the market, and the market. This is actually a healthy pullback if you wanted to go anywhere, right? So I wouldn't worry about nothing BTC did, but what you do see now is ETH, right? So that's what you're seeing now. That's the second part of the story, right? So that's the part of the story that we always tell. This is the same not bear market. Goddamn, my bad, people. This is the same bull market setup. Same bull market setup we had last time, same bull market setup we got this time, right? Mm-hmm. In that sense, what the setup was first, Bitcoin run, because without Bitcoin, everybody is a piece of whackness. Mm-hmm. But don't get too overworked was the part when I say Bitcoin run and start thinking that, dang, Bitcoin already done running, so no. That's what happened last time. We shouldn't make that mistake again. So we shouldn't have nobody fall into that same nonsensical trap. My bad, folks. I got my goddamn laptop on and shit. But so yeah, we definitely shouldn't have nobody fall into nothing like that. But just to this is what's going on. BTC gonna run first. They're gonna have something like ETH run, right? Then they're gonna have alts run. Right now, it's a lot of news about XRP. A lot of people talking about XRP, I guess, because they had the situation with the SEC going on, so they had a lot of investors kind of like, I don't want to invest yet. What if they do this? What if they do that? Mm-hmm. So a lot of investors will stay on the sideline. I'm still not a believer in none of these type of alts, but I'm just saying there's news out there. So when you see things moving, you just got to always think about the news, like with Luna, right? Luna has some type of developer conference coming soon. So you see what Luna doing, but Luna is always doing this. Like right now, it's down actually. It's at 44. Luna was at 49, and I'm pretty sure. So you feel me? Luna's down. What else? Luna's down. I'm saying not down. I'm saying it's up, but I'm saying it's a little bit down. Tezos 683. I wouldn't stress getting in Tezos right now, but it's a good play. It's a good play. Like I said, these aren't long. Tezos has a setup because I explained that right. We explained that the last cast as far as
Tezos. Right?
Tezos actually has a setup. Oh, I like this little John. That's how they got me at the bottom. Money man, they got me at the bottom, smaller than God.
They updated. Help them out.
Yeah, and I also got some new other genres too. Ooh, that boy, this is how I like to be. I don't like being small. So I'm never gonna be on the screen no more. Never. You always see me. But nevertheless, so all right, LTC 204 Tezos. Like I said, Tezos is a small Ethereum. People always looking at Tezos. Tezos is a good play. Litecoin is Litecoin, bro. Litecoin got some good stats based on they have never been down. Right, a lot of these shit sometimes you can't access them. It's always weird stuff going on. Litecoin never had a lot of those problems, right? So Litecoin, like I said, bro, just strictly Bitcoin for me. But I'm always interested in people making money. So right, we always try to offer some type of financial aid. We don't try to come on here and just say, yo, this is what we believe in. Even we just try to just give a broad variety of things. All right, with the crypto market, something like Luna is gonna run because those are futures. Right, we was telling y'all about parachains for decades. We was telling y'all about oracles. When y'all don't remember? Whenever Solana was like at $2, we were saying, yo, you got to be careful in oracles. I know y'all like smart contracts and shit, but I don't know y'all know that you need oracles. So it just shows, right? It's just what it is, and that's what's going on right now. A lot of people are saying, yo, inflation. Everybody's scared, right? But that's going to be the gist of the conversation that we're having today. Like I said, but I just want to kind of look preview. See BTC doing some climbing right now. DOT is at 45, bro. Like if y'all remember, we spoke about DOT when it was high already. It wasn't at 45. I bought DOT, I think, at 36, but that was way before the bull run even started. That was almost years ago. I got caught up into a second bull run a couple of years back with DOT. But once it fell and had that little pullback crash or whatever y'all want to call it, I was like, yo. I kept on telling people this. I was using myself as I was like, yo, I bought it at $36, bro. It's now $15. It's now $10. Like I was like, yo, buy it. Like I don't know motherfuckers was looking at me and kind of viewing it like, man, bro, I ain't buying that, John. Look, you bought it at 36. Look at you at $2 now with it. Right. And I was like, bruh, buy it. Right. It's nothing about me buying at 36. I could have bought the dip and not even, but I just knew. Something like DOT, right? Something like Polkadot. Just think about it. We spoke about, look, this was one of the first coins that we ever bought. Outside of BTC, this is the first altcoin that we ever bought. DOT. Right? So I'm just trying to show you, bro, like this wasn't like us just trying to get you into a boat because we in the boat. This boat never sinking. This is almost like me speaking like if I was like the conductor. I don't know if they call boat people that. I don't think they call them conductor, but
captain.
Goddamn captain. If I was the captain of the ship, nigga, and I came out and this was the Titanic, and I'm like, yo, this boat will not sink. right? That's me basically right now. But the reason why I use the Titanic is to let you know that this boat could sink. So don't worry about that. But what I'm saying, not sink. When we were supposed to get in, we out of harm's way right now. We out of harm's way. Niggas that got into BTC when it was $3, 30 cents and shit, they out of harm's way. They don't even know about harm's way. $100 out of harm's way. Out of harm's way. Michael Saylor, bro. The man got a bunch of BTC. The man said his average cost is like $28 or something. Not $28, 28,000. But nevertheless, bro, 28K, bro, with so much BTC on your book. But we're speaking about BTC. Like I said, I want to kind of pull up an article for this, but I got a video. Did I send the video to you? I'm always thinking I send the video, but the video is, I don't know why I didn't think I was going to try to play it from my John, just to see if I can run it. But I did put it in the chat in case.
Okay.
So share screen. Let me see if I can get this little booty so y'all can really see what picture I'm painting right now. Oh my god, shit already going slow.
Do you want to read Elon?
What you got right there? That's a John I sent to you in text message? Alright. What's that about?
Elon Musk touts people's crypto, Dogecoin shades, SHIB. Elon Musk has set the record straight on his cryptocurrency portfolio. In doing so, the famous entrepreneur reminded investors just how much influence he has over the market prices. In a rare switch from many tweets in which Musk usually doesn't elaborate, this time the tech billionaire has provided some context around his investment decisions. Dogecoin was a clear beneficiary, while rival meme coin Shiba Inu has lost momentum. It started with a tweet by Slum Doge Millionaire about a Benzinga crypto survey, which found that close to 33% of U.S. cryptocurrency investors have Dogecoin in their portfolios. Musk responded, revealing how he made his crypto investment decisions. While there are no taxi drivers involved, it is clear that he is not seeking out professional investment advice, though he is talking to experts in a field that hits closer to home. He revealed that many of his employees on the production lines at Tesla or building rockets at SpaceX own Dogecoin. Musk pointed out that these individuals aren't financial experts or Silicon Valley technologists, which is precisely what convinced him to support Doge, which he named the people's crypto.
Alright, so when you hear news like that, like I said, those are the news. But what you gotta do with this one, because what Elon do, now you buy the news and keep the party going. Because right now, what people are gonna do, they're gonna say, nah, I ain't jumping in. Man, I ain't doing that shit again. You be the one to do it this time. Don't wait for it, because the first news we already knew was gonna pump. That shit was pumping the whole week leading up to the day. Right, this one right here backwards. Doge went to 26. Ain't really do nothing. How much Doge is up right? It's not up nothing. It's not up nothing. It's not doing nothing. It's terrible right now.
Yeah, but I totally agree with Elon on that, because when I do utter those words of crypto, all they know is this thing right here. The students, everybody. It's definitely...
It's still at the same 25 cents that we bought it at months ago, decades ago.
General public.
Look, it's only down 1.94%. So it ain't really go up that much, because if you put 1.94%, the most it could be up is 27, 28. 28 cents, bro. That ain't really nothing. Look, it's falling right now, 257. Right, but I'm just telling you, Doge is a coin of the people, just like Empress is saying, because just
like literally, I was talking about crypto, and then a student came in late, and he didn't have any inclination of what was going on, but he heard Bitcoin, and in the same breath, he was like, "Man, you talking about Doge? You talking about Doge?" And I'm like, "All right, so you know about Doge, so you know something about crypto." And yeah, like that's all he knew. And I was like, man, what is that about? But I think it's an influence of TikTok or whatever short attention span social media sites they're on.
No. I would agree with that too, to a slight extent also. But Elon, bro, tell me another crypto that had somebody like a Elon or anybody step up and say, yo, this is my John, I'm getting something. You feel me? We never had that. So this is what it is. But the reason why everybody got so upset with Elon as far as the Bitcoin family, it's like, yo, you use Bitcoin to balance your books when you was doing terrible, and then started shouting out another nigga. So that was the only thing that kind of rubbed people wrong, and we knew it was gonna wreck the market. This is what you've seen after this situation happened, because it wasn't Doge's fault. It wasn't Doge's fault. It was Doge's fault, right? A victim of too much success. In our community, people want to double up too much, bro. That's why I think Elon Musk and all these people need to let motherfuckers know how much percentage they get out of deals. Elon, he's done talking?
No.
All right.
Okay, so there's an image of a screenshot of his tweets. It says, lots of people I talked to. Okay, so this is a production line statement that he made. And it felt like the people's crypto. Hey, Elon Musk, how much SHIB are you holding? Shiba Inu holder Twitter account asked him. He says, out of curiosity, I acquired some ASCII hash strings called Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. That's it. As I've said before, don't bet the farm on crypto. True value is building products and providing services to your fellow human beings. Not money in any form. Shiba shade. Whether Musk meant to or not, he gave some shade to Shiba Inu, the spin-off meme coin of Dogecoin, whose community has been fixated on the billionaire. That's because when the Twitter account Shiba Inu holder asked Musk how much SHIB he was holding, the Tesla chief replied, none. The letdown may have come as a shock to the SHIB holders, considering that Musk has been tweeting updates on his new Shiba Inu puppy, Folky. In response, the SHIB token, which had rallied by a double-digit percentage over the weekend to a new record high, turned negative. Musk went on to explain that he owns some Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin, which he bought out of curiosity. Musk stressed that he does not bet the farm on crypto.
Right, and Musk is late. Right, Musk. He's a smart man. Right, he's using crypto because he knows. Matter of fact, just think about what Elon Musk just said, because I think y'all are getting tricked, and none of us should be tricked no more. Because what we're gonna do this cast, we're gonna actually. Matter of fact, let me pull up another article. Right now. Squid Games. I don't want that right now. Nancy. Let's pull up Nancy. Pull up Nancy real quick. Empress, you still reading something? Pull up Nancy, Drew.
Yeah, Dogecoin bump. Dogecoin investors, meanwhile, are as bullish as ever now that Musk has added further validation to the original meme coin. The Doge bulls are out in full force and are already predicting that the Dogecoin price is headed to fresh all-time highs. At last check, the Doge price has risen close to 3% to 26 cents. Yeah, 3% to 26 cents, but rose as high as 28 cents in the last 24 hours.
See, you see that? I don't need to actually be. Well, I guess you be like, but the percentage right there, but you just got to kind of know the percentage a little bit. Yeah, I guess. But like I said, yeah, it was 28 cents. I wasn't really looking at it or nothing. I just could only imagine from that percentage plus the percentage that it lost, only where it would be, right? So yeah, it made it to that 28. Probably touched it a little bit, scrubbed the bottom of it, and it's like, yo, let's go back down to where we comfortable. Do you think?
Okay, yeah, and then it concludes that Musk is well aware of his influence on the cryptocurrency market. That's a theory and a myth and not facts. But anyways, has previously said that when prices rise, it's a good thing. The article was originally posted by FX Empire.
Okay, so just keep that in mind, though, because
Tesla stock is down negative 0.63%. Side note.
That means absolutely nothing. They're probably a bunch of shivers taking their money out.
Oh, you big man.
All right, so you said one important thing though. Don't bet the farm on crypto, and there's still we need to stay focused on the
services,
because that's what actually builds wealth, right? And he said it even way more important that money isn't what it is. It's about this right here, this whole service and stuff like that. But in order to really get money and be somebody transcendent, change anything, right? You have to develop products. Me and I was talking about it earlier. Your business is a product. If you create a business, that's not a baby. It's a product. You don't say, yo, look how much my business grew up and I'm not doing nothing with it. You're not doing that. You do that with your child. If you want to do that shit, you go get you a child or get you a dog or something wild, right? In business, you're creating a product, which is the business. You're creating that product in hopes of selling it at a price, because that's the way to make money and leverage your skills for something else. It's not about you just jumping in something and betting the house on something and winning luckily, right? We all could do that. every once in a while until the motherfucking Piper come get you. Because the Piper's gonna get everybody. So you have to be very cautious about thinking that lottos is the way. Right? When we come in here, it's like, yo, look how much, and I'm like, I agree with you, right? But just don't make this a thing. Like, don't make it a thing at all. Like, say you found $100 on the floor, throw that all in there and just forget about it for at least 2 years. The fact that y'all checking on, I know y'all caught up, but I think maybe you should check on this shit, right? This is the confusing one. Cause with somebody like Nvidia and Tesla and all these motherfuckers, you could have bought them almost 7 years ago, 4 years ago, right? And just been sitting. And eventually you was gonna get here. With something like SHIB, if anybody know anything about the crypto market, bro, go on goddamn any of these crypto sites. Go on Crypto Gecko and just see the new sites. I mean, the new coins that was created in the last 24 hours or whatever the fuck. They just create coins for no reason, out of thin air, no use case, no nothing. Right? So we have to be very cautious about getting into certain things and being like, yo, I heard people talking about this. I seen what Doge did, and I missed the boat for Doge. I got to find the next big Doge. Mm-hmm. That's what everybody trying to do. Find the next Doge.
Yeah, for Shiba Inu alone, I would argue that the fear index, the greed index is possibly very high, if not maxed out, because that's what the drive is. It's simply greed. Like, the only thing driving SHIB is greed. There's no utility. We already have a people's crypto. It's like a leech almost. Like, it's leeching out from what all should be in Doge.
Oh no, what they did was they understood that this meme craze could work. Mm-hmm. And that's why I hate that Doge got put in that bag, right? Because of Elon, but they've been out here for 8 years, bro.
If you guys don't understand the concept of meme tokens and memes in general, it's almost like a spam. It's like the viruses of the 1990s and
but I don't think you should say it like that, right? Because I think you should explain to them, right, that a meme is just simply the smallest. It's like an atom of an idea, mm-hmm. right? That's what a meme is, right?
That's the definition.
Bitcoin was the creation, and Doge memed Bitcoin. It's not a meme coin in the sense that they're now making these shits synonymous with Doge. No. Get them boys the fuck out of here, right? Because I don't know who they meme. I guess they meme Doge. Yeah. Them niggas need to be in their own category.
And what I'm saying simply is the whole effect of the meme tokens is some people get in at the top, mm-hmm. lose big, and are discouraged to invest at all. And that's what I say is the spam or the virus of it all. Is the same thing with a computer. It's like it discourages you from wanting a computer because you have to deal with getting the viruses taken off and fixing your computer running slow. If you do get a virus, it's just unnecessary traffic and just a lot of misinformed decisions.
Yeah, but like I said, you're 100% right, because like I said, a meme is just the smallest atom of an idea. So if a nigga say, yo, Bitcoin is this great idea, I just want to fucking meme it. I make a small ass idea, like a tiny idea, where I'm what we said about small minds. They discuss people, right? Mm-hmm. I'm memeing this nigga Bitcoin. They're Bitcoin talking about they slow too. Fuck it.
Yep.
It was a joke from 8 years ago, right? So when it pays off, and I'm not as angry. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bro, they been here for 8 years. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Right? But you motherfuckers, you created yourself because this motherfucker did something. So now the idea that you are looking at is to get rich. These niggas created a coin because they were like, I don't like Bitcoin. I want my own job like this. Your shit is like, yo, Doge did good. What about that idea being you feel me? What about that idea being recreated?
Yours is subject, theirs is ideas and concepts.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Those are the things that, evolve the society and just push the world. It makes the world go around.
Yes, ma'am. And since we talking about that, and I heard you explaining what Elon doing, right? It's a little bit of his portfolio.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, I can't even find that statement. Like we literally just read.
All right, so now I'm frozen. Yeah, I knew eventually it was gonna happen to me.
Okay, so
eventually they was gonna get me from Babylon. But you see that article right there? That's the article I got pulled up on my small shit. I can't even slide down, so it's gonna be pulling this anyways.
On the Elon or last one?
I got an article pulled up on my screen, but I'm frozen.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am. You see that they won't let you pull it up. He's like, that nigga not even there. That nigga have loading issues. But it's, man,
Which one is it?
it's not. I don't think I have put it on New York Rain, Iman, Game. All right, Squid Games. Let's do Squid Games really fast.
Squid Games, that's third one?
Yes, man. Exactly. I try to put it in so we can.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Man, yeah, I know this last time I ain't have no.
Based and go.
Yeah, I did in the back for a couple seconds. I did the Utes a solid, bro. I hope they ain't making me feel bad about it.
I hope there's no loose food hanging around.
Anything can happen.
Alrighty.
Did the Utes a solid.
Squid Game creator says Netflix success didn't make him all that rich. It's not like Netflix is paying me a bonus.
Before we go into this, put me back on the screen, pretty please. Let's have a small discussion about this, and then after we have a bigger discussion.
Mm-hmm.
What's your thoughts already? Just headline. Say we headline readers and we come in and we just read a couple headlines. What's your thoughts? Just off reaching headline.
We've already told you guys this. Netflix buys everything up front and gets it out of the way.
Yeah, y'all don't know about that up front buying. Y'all don't, bro. Netflix goes trillions. They're not trillions. They're not they're not US state, but they go billions of dollars in debt easy. Buying content. They pay your ass outright. Mm-hmm. They don't tell you how much people looked at. None of that.
Mm-mm.
What you need? No. You sold that show. That's that good show. You sold it to us for $300,000. You tripping? Why would you sell it to us? That's how they would look at you if you call. Like, what are you talking about, sir? You signed the contract. Wasn't that you that wanted to sell the show for $100? You told me you just needed a chance. That's the type of responses you get if you're too hungry. Mm-hmm. So
let's go back really quick. Elon said, out of curiosity, I acquired some ASCII hash strings called Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Doge. That's it. As I've said before, don't bet the farm on crypto. True value is building products and providing services to your fellow human beings, not money in any form. What did Netflix do? And what did the creator of Squid Games do? He sold his little concept to someone who has provided a service to human beings. Services, products.
Both got paid.
Great minds.
Both got paid. One person got paid a little bit more because they figured out how to finagle it. Like I said, but what you do is you leverage what you got. I got a studio. I don't make movies. You got an idea? Oh, nigga, we got a studio. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, you ain't got to worry about it. I got the whole studio and I cut it off your books. We're going to sign it off right like that. Like, it's just a thing, right? So now when he says this, you got to understand why people are saying this, baby, because people are seeing his numbers. They're like, bro, we know you rich. Mm-hmm. Man, bro, everybody watching your shit now. Uh-huh. It's like, that's not my shit no more, bro.
The irony of that's the funniest part.
I just found out Dave Chappelle
storyline of Squid Games and then his actual situation. Now he's like in society and his mom and his parents are like, yo, I need some money. He's like, Mom, I don't have any money. And this is the protagonist's storyline. His mom is like, you're useless. You don't have any money. You've done nothing within society and produce anything.
The brother Tyree said, where we from, we don't sell souls. And I just found out that Dave Chappelle don't even own the Chappelle shows. Mm-hmm. Just think about that shit, bro. When we all found it out around the same time, Dave Chappelle was in some back and forth with somebody like, yo, take my stuff down. Take your stuff down. What you talking about? Whose stuff? It's your stuff. It's your stuff, dude. Yo, it's funny, bro. It's funny when we don't know nothing. Like, we out of the business loop.
Or who was it? Who owned it?
I don't know. I just know Netflix had it on their shit, right?
Some production company that owned it. It was not Dave Chappelle's production. Dave Chappelle was just an actor within the production.
Yo, they went as far as Dave Chappelle said they canceled them, Empras. He said he was trying to go to different film festivals. People like, nah, you ain't no. We good. Mm-hmm. We good. That's why he rocked with Netflix, and that's why I rock with Netflix, because Netflix about business. All that about business, G. How much are you trying to sell something? Hey, let me see it. They say it's offensive. We're gonna run it. But I need to pull that article. See, oh yeah, my laptop back, so I'm gonna be able to put my article. But what's happening is because I'm about to have Empress read this. But what's happening with the Dave Chappelle? Before we get right back to this, I'm guessing she's the assistant or something. She got something to do with some type of production. She ain't the main bro, whatever. And she's sending mean messages to the main bro, some shit like, "Look at you, you did it again. Now you got people questioning me in my inbox." What are you talking about? I did what again? Like she was so like disgusted and bro, like, you paid him, and then the first time I told you about it, now you paid him an extra $20 million. It's like she was upset with him for giving Dave a chance, because remember Dave went everywhere, so we don't even know Dave is canceled behind the scene. Said Dave was trying to go to film festivals. Niggas that we think is Dave, though, Dave is great. No. Dave can't get in my film festival. That's what white people do, bro. They band together. They band together. I don't know if it's white people, right? Because the white people over here.
Yeah.
White people over here.
It's not. I don't think it's.
It ain't got nothing to do with race.
Yeah, it's just ideologies.
Somebody want to steal your shit and own it. Some niggas like, that's your job, bro. You good,
ideologies of greed.
All right, let's figure out where we at then.
Okay, so Squid Game's creator may have scored a huge hit for Netflix, but he hasn't hit the jackpot. I'm not that rich, and it's not like Netflix is paying me a bonus. Okay, so that's the headline that we just read earlier. Okay, but I do have enough. How Dong-hook? I'm just going to call him Dong. Reportedly added in an interview with The Guardian, "I have enough to put food on the table," he added. And it's not like Netflix is paying me the bonus. Netflix paid me according to the original contract. Guardian writer Stuart Jeffrey suggested this wasn't fair as a South Korean survival drama.
We could just double down. Like, we don't come in here with no fight. Look, I told the people that I'm never off the screen, Empress.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Put me down there, real small, beautiful.
Which one is it?
Matter of fact, I'll probably be able to save you.
This one, okay.
All right, you got me already.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can you see this any better? No. Why is it not responding to me? I'm scrolling down right now and it's not doing anything.
They sizing you. Let me go to the Black Wall Street Bets.
Oh shoot! Next swipe. It opened in another. Yeah, because once you go here, continue read, it opens into Market Watch.
We are. Oh, I know about that. You do too. Remember when I was listening to Scoop when I was having a battle against you? I was on motherfucking.
Oh yeah, that pit.
And they opened up a little player.
Yeah. Okay. That was an interesting situation. Alrighty, so he has enough to put on the tables. He added that he got paid by the original contract.
Yeah, but I was saying that we said this before we read the article, because this is what we're trying to explain, that he didn't get robbed technically if we're thinking about business. He came to us with a movie that he probably didn't think was that good, because there's other stories where people, they'll go shit and niggas will be like this much and niggas be like, nah.
Yeah, it's just Monique. If you guys are not familiar with the story of Monique Parker, right? Monique, what's her real name?
You just fucked me up. You can't even think about Monique.
But yeah, she played on the Parkers, if you guys are that old. Which was an old sitcom of a mother-daughter dynamic. But yeah, she fought hard to get her contract with Netflix, and that whole, I don't even know what to call that, but situation, she was fighting to get a contract that she felt was at the best value to her. And
this is Mrs. Hicks, Monique Angela Hicks.
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay. Yes. Monique Angela Hicks was fighting for her contract to kind of, be valued at where she thought it was best valued at.
And what she was doing at the moment was, I think she did like guys versus girls, was kind of lost me. I don't like that. But then I think she also did the one. I don't know if she did this angle, but I think she brought up Amy Schumer also, right? Because what she was doing, she was trying to say like, yo, how much this person got paid, how much this. And Netflix doesn't do that. And that's what I'm saying about with this whole thing that Empress is explaining to you. It's just the way they do business, bro.
Yeah. Netflix doesn't budge because they have their rules. If this, then that. It's almost robotic. And on top of not having any rules, they don't show you any stats. So it's all very discreet. So even if you as a, creator tries to go on there and, find a like, all right, how much does a YouTube creator make type thing? Like, you're not going to find any data for it. Like, it's behind a paywall. Not even a paywall. You can't pay for this, bro. They hide it like it's in a safe or a lock or a vault.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes it harder for creators to even, properly price their material, because you're not seeing the viewership. You're not, seeing any of the empirical data that lets you know where you are.
And the reason why you're saying it's harder, well, I guess based on like, you don't know where the bar is at right now. See, that's what you're probably saying. But I'm just saying, look, if it's not about money, why don't we just stop fishing and be like, yo, I need this much, right? This is what I feel like is fit for this comedy. I feel like this could do this. You feel me? Instead of being like, man, I want this much. I want to be set off a little special.
And it just simply comes down to being a gardener and a war type of thing. It's like all you know how to do is create. You don't have the business and management side that, you might end up in a situation where you kind of feel like you undervalued yourself or you played yourself because you never had a barometer.
So you definitely don't want to go in there and go too low and then possibly be talking to somebody, behind the scene, and y'all talking privately, and he tell you, and you're like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right. So but that's all ego stuff. Like, I don't think we should worry about what nobody else has. Right. Whatever they doing is whatever they doing.
Yeah. Bro. This part right here is just having to deal with fans and, no offense, but imbeciles.
So who the young brother that said he don't feel like it was right though? It's not fair. Guardian, a girl from the Guardian.
Yeah, that was in the previous one.
No,
right?
It's right there. You right there.
Oh, okay.
No, go down. Right there. Guardian writer, Stuart. No, go down. Next paragraph.
Okay. Stuart Jeffries suggested that it wasn't fair as the South. Oh, okay, yeah. As the South Korean survival drama became Netflix's most watched series of all time in its first month, thanks to more than 132 million subscribers tuning in to at least 2 minutes of the show, according to Bloomberg News. In fact, the report estimated that Squid Game, which cost about $20 million to make, is worth almost $900 million to the streaming service. You see, and now they're letting you guys know stats here, but it's like, how do they even come up with these numbers? What are they looking at? First and foremost,
the only number they know is that 21 million. How much money the movie takes to make.
That's the only measure it. You can measure that.
Yeah. We had to hire this much people, this much scenes, blah, blah, blah. That's easy.
But as far as the 900 million, it's like, what are they basing off that? Ads, viewership, like hours watched?
What they'll do is, for sure, they'll do subscription gained. Right.
And how do you see that? Like, someone watches it and then tries to subscribe?
No. Where you started from? Like, say we do this show right now, and we got 100, and this show's so amazing that we end this night, we got 1 million. We can then go back and pay this show and say this show got such and such amount of streams because before this show we didn't have that number. So that's what Netflix is doing. Netflix got a certain amount of people that's already subscribed to the shit. Other streaming services came out there, Disney Plus, this motherfucker, Hulu, everybody's out there. We created some shit. Now everybody's saying, where is it at? It's only on Netflix. Now when they download the app and sign up, it's like, oh, they're signing up to go watch this because now you're seeing where the traffic is going.
Yeah.
So that's all they're doing. They're trying to base it off the traffic, but it's no way to actually know.
Them seeing, it's like, all right, we had 100 million plus fake accounts be created with 7-day subscriptions just to see Squid Games. All right, this is something. People are doing illegal things to get to this.
Yes, man. And that's what I was saying. There is a free trial or something like that. Usually,
7 days.
So, bomb. You just
so if they see a whole bunch of invalid emails or just bogus emails, they'll know like, all right, these people were trying to get in and they went straight to this. Because
even Manifest, like, when did they acquire that?
Ooh.
Right, and how do they because with them saying this, like, I'm wondering, like, what are they actually, because the same thing you're asking, like, what are they actually saying to say this is the most streamed one? Like, what numbers? But I guess it'll be the bandwidth, but that'll almost give you some numbers.
Maybe they're getting the numbers from the black web. Literally go to whatever pirate type style situation and look at who is doing what, with what, and why. And then they come back and they're like, bro, is somebody peeping this? Oh, this is a flip right here, bro. This is a flip, bro. Get that one. Hurry up. Anybody know this? Because they just canceled the Manifest season and they're revamping it up because Netflix picked it up, guys. Netflix is saving manifest for you late birds.
It was also revealed that the show cost just $2.13 million to produce, with approximately 2.4 per episode. Okay. After being officially declared as Netflix's biggest ever launch,
Manny?
Squid Games,
right,
right,
Squid Games
was the biggest ever launch. It's estimated to be worth almost 9. They keep on using the almost, right? But they don't show where they get the money. Even when they're throwing this out, they're saying according to internal Netflix document reviewed by Bloomberg, Squid Games generated $891.1 million, right? So this goes back to what you were saying as far as dark web, behind the books, on the books, right? So this one you got to go behind some type of paywall, and it's not. They're not telling you how much the actor got paid, right? They're not telling you how much the movie actually generated, but they're saying around these numbers, right?
And that's what I'm saying. It's like, dang. So, where are the royalties for the actors?
Nah, you don't get none of that. It's not your job, bro.
So, like, Netflix is literally like trading like stocks and in and out, buys and sells type of game.
What you would have to do is you would have to find a way to leverage it, right? Where you say, yo, blah, 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 but I want this, but I don't know if they do anything like that. Because I tell you, Joe Rogan said, nigga, he did his, and nigga, you don't know nothing about nothing. You don't know nothing about nothing, bro. All I know is what I got paid, bro. I don't know what that
is. It was a nice price ticket at that time.
And that's why I'm interested in
today's price, but...
So, like, with Bloomberg going to get these internal documents and reviewing them and saying almost 900, like, did they do these same things for Dave? Like who's, like, you feel me? I'm trying to figure out, because I know that what happened was it was some disgruntled employees that released a lot of financial documents after Dave Chappelle. They released how much he got paid. They released a lot of that stuff, right? So, you know, that's all that could always happen. Even when the brother Inky was talking about with the other dude's family and all those people that support him, he's like, yo, I be in a little group, nigga. They be sending me shit, because you gotta think about it. Everybody got a price if they don't got morals, right? So that's why Elon gotta tell people shit like that. Yo, bro, it's by product, nigga, and really being a service to the people. My boys like, I don't know what y'all thinking about getting rich so fast.
He knows that a lot of his employees sitting looking at the screen right now, like, we up. Elon helped us get up, because he said he heard his employees, bro. So he pretty much helped his employees get rich, bro.
Hey. You got your charger?
Oh shit, yes, it's right here.
See, I'm me and you both getting smacked. I'm loading a shit fish. No, that's 100% fat. Hey, look, that's what all motherfucking bosses need. You need to walk around and talk to the people on the floor. Yo, what y'all doing?
What about that black brother that was getting mollywopped at the job with N-words?
That wasn't Tesla though. Tesla wasn't there. I don't think Elon wasn't there. I mean, damn, Tesla never there.
Oh, of course, Elon wasn't there.
I said Elon probably ain't nobody. He probably never reached that high.
No, that was a joke.
I'm just saying, he probably never reached that high. But all right, let's get back to the situation of these niggas making up figures that maybe or maybe not. But like, all right, click on that according to Bloomberg News, because usually when you click on those links, they'll take you to exact shit that Bloomberg said. Let's see what Bloomberg has said.
Because they got the juice.
They the one that fed the, you know Bloomberg though. Bloomberg rich as fuck. Bloomberg ran for presidency. Damn, my shit is killing me. Is that motherfucking job fair? Coming, man, my bottom, my job is through right now.
What, they just hot?
No, hurting. I'm talking about hurting.
Randomly.
Maybe because I just put my foot down, but like my whole legs is numb. Yeah, run.
Netflix estimates Squid Game will be worth almost 900 million. More than 130 million people have watched the Korean show. Let's see if they have any data. 900 million, according to figures seen by Bloomberg. Underscoring the windfall that one mega hit can generate in the streaming era. Huh?
Keep on going down. What is it?
Netflix defers.
All right, what about the cash fries right here?
Where?
The South Korean show about in-depth people cash prize generated 891 million. That just sound like they just threw the number up
And
there. Right?
impact value? That sounds like some stuff
matter
they
of fact,
give you in
bro,
sponsorship.
it's 900 million. You got to think about it, bro. Because
yeah,
that was the ball. That was the ball hanging in the shit. So maybe the whole time they say, "Yo, this is how much we make."
Oh gosh,
this is how much we
no,
make.
I was saying maybe they're using
for every episode you get paid this much.
Data that you would use like for a movie released one. So like how many people are talking about it, the rating and reviews, so on and so forth. You know, to get that box office style number.
100% fact. I only imagine that, but they saying that they review some documents.
Man. They're not telling us.
They review some documents.
All right. So the impact value, a metric the company uses to assess the performance from individual shows. The show costs just $21.4 million to produce, about $2.4 million an episode.
Like, just think about that. They doing shit in impact value. That's what I'm telling you. So that gotta equal subscribers plus price. But bro, it's a whole equation to get an impact value. They're not saying what it is. It is. It's like
economic impact is usually the whole versus what percentage will be involved in the event. So if 50% of the county is going to be involved due to jobs that will be employed and blah 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 blah, like that's a high economic impact, and we want that in our city. But if it's like, oh, this is only going to be 30% of the population involved. Well, how much are the expenses? Is this really worth it? No, the expenses are overriding our usual, averages. No thanks.
No thanks. That's what they saying, bro.
Yeah, they don't have any empirical data. It's
nothing,
like
bro. Just
value hearsay.
Yo.
The only number for sure is the 123 million people have watched.
Nah.
At least 2 minutes. You see that? That's data. How did they find that out? At least 2 minutes.
But it said about 132 million people have watched.
That's approximate. It's not accurate.
And they say at least 2 minutes. So somebody could watch 0 second and 0.1 second.
Yeah.
Until you watch at least 2 minutes. You fucked up. You fucked up and just watch at least. Bro, these are not real numbers, bro. These are fictitious, funny numbers. These are niggas fabricating stats, and these shits are serious. Oh, bro, what are you doing?
Your next power move.
What a GODCAST.
Stay ahead with data, insights, and analysis. Bro, y'all need to be charging $0 a month because y'all don't have no data, bro.
Nah, Bloomberg don't play, bro. They always saying they got data, but they don't got it out. They don't got it out, but that's the thing, you're not paying. So you can't say nothing. I was saying that earlier, right? It costs to be the boss. Yo, people that's trading free on Robinhood, anything you trading free on, bro, they gonna fuck you. Don't complain about it. Don't complain about it because you deserve it. We don't really.
Little fractional shrimp.
We don't deserve it, but the reason why in theory we do, because other people are actually paying for these accounts. I don't know, bro. You got to kind of look out for your payers, bro. You gotta look out for your payers. So you as somebody that don't have a guaranteed stop loss, you just gotta be more careful. I seen somebody come in there one day and said they bought something at like $3,000 and end up getting it at $4,000. I'm like, God damn. Oh, they bought Bitcoin when it was going up to them crazy number. They bought it at 63.9 and end up getting it at 64.4. And they was in that bit confused.
Have you been on Clubhouse?
I always tap in just to see if anybody in there that I know. But yeah, I was tapped the other day to listen to Brother Lamar. Babe, you wanna slide that boy down as black? Oh, it look kind of cool. But yeah, for the most, in the case of Squid Games right here, 89% of people, what are they talking about?
Who started the show watched at least 75 minutes, more than one episode, and 66% of viewers, or 87 million people, have finished the series in the first 23 days. All told, people have spent more than 1.4 billion hours watching the show. Okay,
watch hours also is in there. So the value, watch hours, right? Amount of people with the watch hours. So that's two things right there for sure. And probably like one more thing, like a trinity of things. And they like,
so watch hours, views,
and then probably new subscriptions has to count. That has to count. That's 3 for sure. That's 3 for sure. We probably could add one on there to sweeten the cherry, but that'll be the impact value when they say these weird numbers. They add all that shit up. But this ain't how much people done bought, because there's no way to kind of tell. Because like I said, people just subscribe to the shit, and a lot of people just say, "Yo, watch my John on my John. Watch my John on my John." I'm sorry, bro, but Empress, we talking about these boys. You got anything else to finish up with these Squid Game people?
No, it's talking about the watch hours, which is produced by closely held Siren Pictures. Okay, the viewership details are likely to cheer investors who have regained enthusiasm for Netflix after several bumpy months. Partly because Squid Game has been so popular, the company reported the slowest pace of subscriber additions since 2013 in the first half of the year and blamed the, what's that word? Paucity? It has to be paucity. Of new hit shows for some of its struggles. It also blamed the coronavirus for slowing TV and movie production. Its stock has declined for much of the year and trailed the market. The shares of the company have climbed nearly 7% since the release of Squid Game on September 17th, valuing the company at $278.1 billion. Even investors critical of the company expect it will either lift its performance in the third quarter or its forecast for the fourth quarter, if not both.
Yo, they a lot of these big companies, they come on third and fourth quarter. That's what they do. They like bad students. They like bad students, nigga. They plan to finish up the school year. The second and third. The second and third, that's when they start picking up momentum. The fourth, they just finish out a little strong because momentum.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
All right, so maybe Bloomberg has some information right here. It says some of the metrics seen by Bloomberg are more idiosyncratic, and it's impossible to glean from the document what data Netflix uses to calculate each formula. No, they don't. Anyway, Squid Game scored 353 points in adjusted view share, or AVS, which reflects not just how many people watched it, but how valuable those viewers are considered. An AVS of more than 9 or 10 is already considered high. Viewers who are new customers or use Netflix less often are viewed as more valuable because that suggests those shows are a reason they haven't canceled.
Right, so that's what I was saying, as far as that's why subscriptions would be so important, especially if somebody come there just to watch that and you see they ain't watch nothing else. You're like, okay, they like this. Let's make a TV series. Because right now they're trying to figure out what else to do. They're trying to figure out what else to do. Should we bring a season 2? What should we do with it?
What should we do? What should we do?
So they just in the middle of shit. But it's funny that they saying the same shit we saying. Bloomberg don't know how to read the data. Nobody know how to read the data because these niggas, they don't got real data. They undateable, bro.
Netflix must be a woman.
Man, these niggas undateable, bro. Woman. You can't take this motherfucker nowhere, bro.
She's super different, bro. You gotta watch her. All right. So yeah, AVS, which is the adjusted view share, and then is where Netflix evaluation of a show begins, according to current and former employees. They got a snitch. The impact value figure is an estimate of a show's lifetime AVS. What makes Squid Game even more valuable is how popular it is relative to its low cost. Liabilities versus assets type of thing, right? All right, so the show costs less than a recent Dave Chappelle special or just a couple episodes of The Crown. Netflix measures this using a metric called efficiency, which measures viewership, or AVS, relative to cost. The show has a mark of 4.17x in efficiency, according to the document. When an efficiency of 1x is considered solid, Chappelle's Sticks and Stone was 0.8x, as Bloomberg reported this week.
Everybody said, yo, that shit killed. He murdered it. He murdered it. Man, did you see Dave's last
Sticks
special? He murdered it.
But, are there more heterosexual people on Netflix or homosexual and LGBTQ members on Netflix?
I just feel like it's a comedy special.
Because this, like, why is this not above a 1?
It's a comedy special. Like how much people's comedy special get above a one?
Comedy.
It's
That's a
just
small group of
yeah.
people.
It's just it's not drama. It's not. It's,
I wonder what that one with the awkward black family that wasn't really black. They were like biracial.
Blackish boy.
Yeah, but it wasn't blackish. It was the other
It
one.
was Black AF.
Oh yeah, them. I wonder how they did. Because that's a bigger audience, right? Or is that just black people?
I feel like more people will watch that one.
Okay.
Like
Well, yeah, that's the conclusion of that one.
I feel like it's a questionable show. You know, people like questionable shows. They like shit they ain't gonna be watching.
BS. Alrighty, so are we done with this one?
Run that right there. Say he was broke. Right here. He was broke when he was writing the script. Up. Just right there.
Okay, he was broke when he was writing the script that he had to sell his laptop at one point for $675. What's more, working on the show for Netflix was so stressful, he said, that he lost 6 teeth. It was physically, mentally, and emotionally draining. He told The Guardian, I kept having new ideas and revising the episodes as we were filming, so the amount of work multiplied. Netflix was not immediately available for comment, but Hong suggested that a potential second season of Squid Game could be his shot to negotiate a bigger windfall. Of course, he is talk.
Of course, there is talk.
Of course, there is talk. Sorry. That's inevitable because it's been such a success. I am considering it, he said. I have a very high level picture in my mind, but I'm not going to work on it straight away. Bro, you lost 6 teeth, bro. I don't want to work knowing that it's... Yo, I'm done, nigga. It's like, yo, I did what I did, bro. I'm done with that shit. That shit was not going to be... Bro, but anyway, this rest is trying to negotiate. That's inevitable because it's been such a success. I'm considering it. He said, I have a very high level picture in my mind, but I'm not going to work on this straight away. There's a film I really want to make. I'm thinking about which to do first. I'm going to talk to Netflix. Yo, he is Squid Game. Like, subject number 1.
What do you mean?
Bro, the man said he lost 6 teeth dealing with Netflix.
What do you mean?
It was emotionally...
It wasn't Netflix, though. It was him. He said he kept on coming up with new shit. He said it was his fault. His fault. He wanted it to be greater.
Okay.
There was a lot of stress over there, though, I guess he said. So, I don't know. Maybe Netflix was on his head.
Yeah, because I can just imagine you, like, being a natural... Not a natural...
You have to pay this money back, boy.
No. I just can imagine you being, like, this independent artist or this filmmaker, and you just have your stipulations, and then somebody else come in and like, nah, big brother, we don't... Nah, that shit don't even work over here. Nah, it's just all these regulations. It's like, man, I don't even want to do this no more. It just kind of gets discouraging because they have so many, rules and stipulations that they put in place to kind of protect themselves. So.
OG said he might want to make a film, but he said, I'm going to talk to Netflix. Yo, that's fucked up, bro. Netflix is some OGs.
He said, I'm going back to renegotiate my contract before I even start to write to you.
He can't do nothing, right? Because he's probably under contract to he can't even create nothing new, possibly. Right? So him talking about he got to go talk to Netflix is the funniest shit. Yo! Despite the dark subject matter.
Or perhaps because of it, Squid Game has become a global phenomenon that has spawned countless memes, TikTok videos, the year's most popular Halloween costumes, as well as real-life versions of some Squid Game challenges, minus the risk of death, of course. This is what Hong had in mind all along. I wanted to create something that would resonate not just for Korean people, but globally. This was my dream, he said. We are living in a Squid Game world.
He wasn't making a profound statement.
About capitalism, he said, it's very simple. I do believe that the overall global economic order is unequal and that around 90% of the people believe that it's unfair, he said. During the pandemic, poorer countries can't get their people vaccinated. They're contracting viruses on the streets and even dying. So I did try to convey a message about modern capitalism. As I said, it's not profound. And when asked whether he struggles to reconcile a show that calls out wealth and equality finding success on a streaming platform operated by an international corporation, he had to say this. Well, Netflix is a global corporation, but I don't think it's aggravating inequalities.
Yeah,
I don't
shout
think.
out to my dude, bro. Shut up. Who this dude is? Interview man, you bruh. You got so much bias towards fucking talking. Go on, Empress.
But I don't think it's aggravating inequalities. I don't think there is a contradiction adding when I was working on the project, the goal was to rank number 1 on Netflix US chart for at least a day. Small goals. It ended up being much more successful, the most watched show on Netflix ever. It's very surprising. It shows that the global audience is resonating with the message I wanted to reflect. He also took a playful swipe at LeBron James. He tweeted that he loved Squid Game, but I didn't like the ending. Have you seen Space Jam 2? Asked Hong.
Hong is fucking joking, bro.
He like, who wrote that shit?
Hong
Throw it in
joking.
that trash.
Damn, that was my next article right there. But yeah, just go. Why you keep on going back?
Oh, because this is where your original article was. But now I'm thinking about this one that said continue reading, right? Okay.
Yeah, this article right here, then though, because what I wanted to cover was the Squid Game. You can close this out because I got something else I need to pull up, or you can leave because that's your page, the search page. But like I said, yeah.
That was a fun one.
Stop focusing on. I tell you, I had something you to pull up. Oh, but you're not.
Yeah, which one?
It's already there. You're not even on your job, G.
Oh, so this one.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sorry.
No, you good. You good. Thank you so much, Sosa.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Nancy Pelosi keeps pouring millions into this one sector. It might be time to tag along.
All right, go down. Right there. We'll say Pelosi. No. Let's take a look. All right, Black. Right. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at 3 stocks connected to one.
Read that again, just so everybody. Now you right. So you ain't got to zoom in. I just want everybody in the back to hear you.
Okay.
It seemed like you was talking a little low.
Let's take a look at 3 stocks connected to one of Washington's most prominent investors. Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi. Pelosi isn't the one pulling the trigger on most of her trades. That would be her venture capitalist husband, Paul. He's loaded the family's portfolio with a host of winners, primarily in the tech sector.
Let's look at Paul, because Paul probably watching the cast. Paul, we about to start throwing your ass. I know Paul been fucked up. Paul like, man,
what they said in the Bible?
Why they talking nothing but crypto, man? This nigga.
What they said in the Bible about Paul?
Most I say be. Nah, it might not. Is it Paul or Peter, bro? Paul and Peter. You gotta rob Paul to pay Peter, but
somebody drop it in the comment section, bro. Let us know which one is.
The most I say, be mindful and be very, 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 very mindful of this dude's way of interpreting scriptures. He got a very literal mind. Like he'll tell you some shit. So I'm like, bro, I didn't. No, bro, that's not what I was saying. I said, no, bro. Like he always had a problem with, bro. I don't know what it was, but bro had a problem with interpreting scripture. The most I said, be very mindful of that, brother. Maybe he's saying that he's advanced, right? The most I said something like, don't deal with bro if you can't separate the meat from the bones almost. Cause that nigga got a lot of bones in his theory. So let's start off with the first brother on Nancy's book list.
Okay, so one of them could be worth buying with your leftover pennies. Apple, ticker AAPL. As the representative of California's 12th district, San Francisco, it's no surprise that Speaker Pelosi, I want to say Pelosi so bad, Pelosi is heavily invested in what Silicon Valley has to offer. About 17% of Pelosi's portfolio is made up of Apple shares, a bet that the ubiquitous tech media consumer electronics Goliath will have more to offer in the future than simply a new version of the iPhone.
Bam. So she already in Apple. Let's go down a little bit.
Oh boy, they started the augmented reality.
Let's go down a little bit. We can read that, but then we can skip over that. Let's just talk about her stocks. So
Microsoft.
Bam. But you got to go down so you can yes, ma'am.
Ticker is MSFT. Microsoft shares account for over 14% of Pelosi's stock portfolio. Microsoft is often the odd man out when people discuss today's tech titans. excuse me, but the company has always thrived in the background, first by powering the computers of millions of businesses and individuals, and then becoming a leader in cloud computing. Microsoft also owns LinkedIn, Skype, and GitHub. Oh gosh, they do. They own GitHub, which alone boasts more than 65 million users. Microsoft is facing stiff competition from Amazon with the cloud computing space, but some huge deals this year should more than make up for whatever ground has been lost to spaceman Bezos.
So now let's go to the next stock.
NVIDIA Corporation, ticker NVDA. Some of Pelosi's most recent transactions were purchases of shares in NVIDIA. NVIDIA has its fingers in some very profitable pies. It first came to prominence by creating industry-leading graphics processing units of computers.
Hey, and they do it. They do a lot. They do a lot of this stuff in home, and they got like another company that's technically in home. But I'm telling you, their system is pretty smooth. We've been telling y'all about them all year. They haven't been really moving like that. But the same thing I told y'all about Tesla. I told y'all, don't matter what Tesla do right now. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. Just go ahead, Empress, because niggas talking about inflation and these niggas making money like this. Come on, y'all.
Okay, so yeah, which has tied the company's fortunes to those of the rapidly growing computer gaming industry. NVIDIA is also known for its systems on a chip units, powerful processors that major corporations like Amazon are already using in their data centers.
Yes, ma'am. So, that's all real. What percentage she had in Nvidia? They didn't say. Weird. Weird. She just been making some purchases, making a couple purchases lately. I want to let you know how much. It ain't nothing major. So they kind of kept that one from us. That's a little jimmy jim. I had got out the junk. I had turned my laptop off, so I can't see none of the John. So I don't know what's over there. All right, so I got Emon. We're not playing Emon tonight, but maybe we're gonna finish off with Emon. Squid Games, New York Rain, and then that YouTube video that was about inflation. Okay, run that inflation video because we want. Matter of fact, did you already do the Tesla? You already no. You read the Tesla about the other John. Yeah, you read. Damn, do your thing. You read Tesla about the other one. Let me pull. I'm gonna. I'm coming right now. I'm about to matter of fact, let me close out all these tabs I got. Right, and when I close these tabs out, I'm just gonna run something right now in the background while we vibing, just to give everybody a little vibe, man. Play one of my homeboys or something, man. My baby, man, for that shit, man. This nigga right here, boy, that boy is impossible to find. Impossible. I'm telling you, boy, if you don't listen to bro, you ain't gonna find Brad. I swear. If you don't listen to bro, you're not gonna find Brad.
Is a problem. They trying to take my road about the vision. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. I'm really from the trenches. Birds will get you falling for a mention. Beige car clean without a blip. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the vision. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. This the shit the hood learned us. What got us riding with burners. The shit a constant reminder. I clucking my concubine and they say I be talking fly high. End up blending the side and she don't be second planning. She sip beside her some apple cider. It's appetizing. I'm good on them sample sizes. The sample size is important. Supporting to analyze. My brothers, we all immortal. Ain't doing no standing by. And when time to dive in that water, we swimming and synchronizing niggas. Like a swim team, I don't do the slim things. I just need the whole thing. Like I don't know what skim mean. Probably need some milk. We cooled them off. Must be the C19. Me 18, but I'm strapped with a C. Now I mean, I was just trying to see 19 at the liquor store, underage, but we ain't need ID. My uncle like a CBS. I'm burning like a CD disc. Talking about mistakes I made. You don't want to see the list, but I kept a cool to me in the face card. Really from the trenches, the birds that get you falling for a mention. Beige car clean without a blip. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the vision. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. I'm really from the trenches. The birds that get you falling for a mention. Beige car clean without a blip. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the vision. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. Good brain, high grade. The rest I smoke from the Alpac. Fuck a bitch on the Almat. Bucking booty and bad bad. Buddy has stole my drum, but I'm thinking that he can have that. I run his hole like a halfback. Center back, you can have that. Send around like a hashtag. You ain't know you was trending. Run them out of the old bitch. You trying to go to Kissimmee. Shit ain't sweet here no more. You mistaking us for some candy. These people really be playing. We really laying and planning. Shit, I just been surviving. Remember to wash? Can't pay my rent with this little money. I'm picking the lock. I wanna be like Roddy Rich, so bitch give me the box. They sent my Brody up the road and that did me a lot. That ain't scared me away. I stood deaf in the face. She wanna slide the Jimmy off. She try to check her mate. I've been grinding a lot. I've been checking the safe. Shit ain't what I expect. She been setting the play. Really that's from the trenches. The birds that get you falling for a mention. Beige car clean without a blip. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the vision. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. I'm really from the trenches. The birds that get you falling for a mention. Beige car clean without a blip. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the vision. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. See, young nigga, you gotta keep your eyes open. Nigga, I ain't talking about your front too. I'm talking about the one in the back, the one that don't blink. You know what I'm saying? You gotta move real safe out here.
Shout out to the brother Scoop came in that bit like he was from fucking
Texas.
Slow down. What's wrong with y'all, boy, man? What's up? Listen to y'all music like that, man. Speed y'all shit up.
Okay, the show's really well laid out. I like it.
Oh yeah, you like the show?
Yeah, you laid it out nice.
Yeah, this is an inflation show. Because everybody's scared of inflation, so we're just trying to make sure y'all know it's sectors. Right now, look, when people are scared, look, the billionaires they say, yo, when everybody's scared, you need to be happy. I'm like, damn, what the hell billionaires talking about? Now, right now, it's fear everywhere, and they're getting rich. They try to motherfucking throw this man on the boat. Bro, you from South Korea, bro. You know about North Korea, bro. You know how bad it is. But say, it's not really inequality, G. Yo, Netflix is an international. It's a global company. Like, bro, he wasn't fucking with none of that type of energy, bro. Get that type of negative energy from me. I'm about to go back and negotiate with him already. Did I tell you that? Yo, I'm done. I'm locked into it. No, I told you I'm about to go and negotiate some shit with him, bro. What are you talking about, dude? I just told you that. I just want people to know that I'm not rich. Don't look at me and think I'm rich. Like, I'm really telling my family this damn near. Not you motherfuckers out there. I'm telling my family because they've been asking me for shit. You know, everybody wants stuff when they think you got some money. My bad, Empress. I got your keyboard, but you don't even really need this right now. No, you don't. Shout out to Empress, bro.
Do you actually?
Empress is a motherfucking showrunner. Like, nobody's amazing as Empress, bro. Like, she just be in the show just running it. And she just be silent. Get me covering up. Oh,
really?
Oh, that's a Tesla that I had just got you. That black on black, boy. But we had the eyes blacked out. Yeah, we had got 3 of those ones.
Why are you laughing?
Nah, because I know people probably looking at the black ones and be like, yeah, that's ugly too. You should have got the all white ones. But it's the black on black with the black seats, because you know they don't even make those ones. Yeah, I've never seen the black on black, especially with the black seats. But go ahead, Empress, do your thing.
It's a black on black, not the black.
not the lack. But that's the main reason why I laugh. Cause I think people probably
You
thought
got
we
the
were lacking.
balance on top of the balance on top of the balance on top of the logic on top of the logic on top of the knowledge on top of the knowledge. Hey, okay. Anyways, how Tesla gained $175 billion in value from Hertz $4 billion order. It makes perfect sense. This is by Al Root. Tesla's blockbuster order from Hertz pushed up the electric vehicle pioneer stock again on Tuesday, along with its market cap. Now Tesla is valued at north of $1 trillion, up $175 billion in about 24 hours for a $4 billion deal. That sounds like a lot, but the move makes a lot of sense. Let's break it down. On Monday, Tesla, ticker TSLA, shares rose 12.7% or $115. They were up another $54.74 or 5.3% in Tuesday's trading, and $54.74 jump works out to roughly $55 billion, only $10 billion less than the Ford Motors $65 billion market cap. The ticker for Ford is at letter F. Single letter F. Hertz, their ticker is HTZZ, which emerged from Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection not long ago, is valued at $13 billion, according to Bloomberg. To drive home the point of just how much value Tesla has gained from the Hertz deal, consider this. Tesla 1.027 trillion value is higher than 983.9 billion combined market cap of the 9 next largest automakers by market cap. Toyota Motors, Volkswagen, BYD or BID, Daimler AG, General Motors, Great Wall Motor, NIO, BMW, and Ford, according to Dow Jones Market. So how can one $4 billion order make that big an impact? One factor, additional earnings. It's 13% more to earnings. The math of 100K cars is $1 a share in 2022 earnings. What does that mean? Is $1 a share?
In 2022 earnings, said Gary Black, managing partner of the Future Fund. I know about futures. $1 a share in 2022.
So is he saying $1,000 a share? Is $1 a connotation of 1,000? I'm gonna continue reading. Wall Street, hey, shout out BLK Wallstreet Bets, where we talk about currency only. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Back to this. Wall Street is about $8 in 2022 per share earnings. The potential bump in earnings accounts for the majority of the rise. Tesla stock over the past couple of days. Shares are up almost 20% so far this week. It's bigger than just Hertz, said Ross Gerber, CEO of Gerber Kawasaki, which has about $2 billion in assets under management. Tesla has never announced a fleet order before. It's symbolic of a bigger thing.
You got to stop. Yeah, look, everything that I got to think about. Look, and this isn't the news. This is more car shit. This is more car information that's getting other people turned on. The people's life aren't going to be changed, or people aren't going to be super turned on until they have it at Hertz and motherfuckers driving them. You're like, damn, it's different. Then look, all of that. Then you get in there and you say, bro, this is not a car. This is a computer that I'm driving. This is tech. What the? He's in a tech space. But no, bro, he with Ford. Damn, he with Ford, dumb. Ah, snap. He's smacking them boys. Just you got to think about the competition. He's a car maker, bro. Manufacturer, we say.
He is a warrior in a garden. A warrior in a garden.
Bro, I'm telling you, everybody, Wall Street hates this man. Black Wall Street loves this man. Right? It's just two different sides of the fence. You just on that side of the track, as my young bulls would say.
Yep.
Right? You just on a different side of the track, G. So if you're listening to Wall Street and Wall Street telling you, yo, don't believe in Tesla, because I heard a young lady saying, I don't believe in Tesla. Tesla need to do this. He need to stop worrying about this and worry about it. I'm like, yo, worry about what? What are you talking about? His car is technology. Like, what are you talking about?
She said.
All he needs to do, nigga, is show us that this processing shit work that he talk about. He need to produce cars.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he produce a fleet of cars, nigga, everybody get excited. Oh, snap, Elon produced this car. It's all about the quarter. How much cars did he produce? Yo, the car's numbers are, whoa, he craziest numbers. Yo, he told you that the process was working. He told you that eventually we're going to get up to speed. You thought it was a joke? Like, why are you amazed now? And that's why we say a lot of people are late investors, but, bro, I don't know if none of y'all seen Tesla low, but every time I seen Tesla low, I bought. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about when I was a small investor. I got I think $100 on Tesla in my Robinhood. Bro, I was putting $18 in, $12. I thought I was doing something back then as an investor. You should have seen me. Bro, I go back now, man, I check and I see what we're doing now. I'm like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. But back then, bro, you just throw a little $10 in, something $15 here, $20 here.
Yeah, bro. If, man, I don't know. I lost my thought, but
it's a technology.
Y'all just tune in to the previous episode. Forget the edge, get the hedge. Mm-hmm. And ultimately, bro, just find balance, bro. Find balance in all of it. You gotta definitely tune into the last show, because I tell you, that's what I was telling everybody earlier when I was saying, yo, we already spoke about hedge. So I tell you, every show when we speak about something, we're just moving forward. We're not going back over and reviewing the last show. So we're just coming and we're just saying the words like, yo, make sure y'all hedging against this. And guys, our Patreon, we have a Patreon. If you guys are interested in signing up for that and, getting, our real sacred information, like tune into that. Like, we have stuff that we will offer you at a very low monthly rate. But definitely. At this very moment, just understand that that's the concept that we used. If you want to figure out what stocks we're looking at, what stocks we're invested in, so on and so forth, join our Patreon. Definitely join the Patreon for sure. Definitely start supporting the channel. And this is not financial advice. This is just our nation building efforts. Like, this is what we're here to do. We're here to nation build. And we can nation build by, disclosing it right here, but we don't know who's watching. It's not like everyone comments their location and their name and, their address. We don't know who's watching, so we don't want to disclose to the op-ed. So I wanted to put the donate John up. Make sure y'all donate to the Cash App. Even that, if you can't do that monthly rate on Patreon, donate to Black Privy, BLK PRIVI on Cash App, and we'll definitely get in contact with you and try to figure out, what we can do to kind of add value to your life and enrich your life. So, yeah, definitely all that. Yeah, definitely reach out. But yeah, I was just saying, tune into that previous episode about hedging, and just that, just conceptually, that cast is just so enriching to the mind. It's like, ooh, no, that's what I'm doing with the balance. Okay, that's 100% fact, because you got to understand that, right? Because even people that believes in traditional cars, maybe you go get you a Ford or a GM, get you something super, super traditional, and then you say, yo, but I also want something to hedge against that traditional shit. You have to go all the way to the other side. You can't just go stop in the middle. And you know what it is, Empress? A lot of people do this. A lot of people say, I missed it. Mm-hmm. Right? I was listening to somebody the other day. He said he got in Tesla and he sold. He was like, man, I felt like I already missed it, so I got out. Can we speak conceptually? Because people is people, but it's a mindset of lack. Mm-hmm. The lacking mindset always says, I miss it. That's the thought that is attached to that mindset. I've missed it. What's the next best thing? I told a brother to buy Bitcoin at 28. I told a brother, and then when he called me back and we talked to him that day, and he told us he so it broke my spirit, because the whole time in my mind I was just like, man, I ain't even gonna tell him, but I don't want to remind him about it. I hope he just got his money there sitting, man. We talked to the brother. The brother said, I'm spreading it out, my boy. I got in a couple different buckets. It's not as disheartening anymore, just because the Bible let us know, for lack of knowledge, for the denial of knowledge, for the rejection of knowledge. It doesn't end well. It just doesn't end well, bro. And I'm telling y'all, just tune in, bro. Even if y'all can't grasp what we're talking about, getting an overview is pivotal.
Nah, just hearing the words. Just hearing the words.
The exposure.
Yeah, just hearing the words. You're gonna find yourself in something else. Like you're gonna be watching a TV show or some shit.
You're gonna hear it again.
Somebody gonna say it. You're gonna, what the hell are you talking about, guys?
And somebody gonna say that you is like, what? Why they say the same stuff these people say? These people up here with this stuff, like, how did it? And then you start to have context and you start to bring things together. And before you know it, you start to find that balance.
Because look, if you think about it, how could you miss something like Tesla when nothing that they're really doing is fully on? They don't have nothing fully automated yet. Everything that he's planning on doing has not been actualized yet. So to say that you missed it is say that you missed the FOMO. All those people just jumped in because it ran. That's what that's about, nigga. It went up to $900 and came back down, but it was already up there. That's why when me and Empress, we do that. We say all-time highs. We kind of look at that. We take that in consideration for things that's good.
And here's the gem. When you say that you so-called missed it, there's a thing called Clinks and Bybit. Bybit lets you know liquidation. Clinks lets you know investments. Clinks is something that lets you know about whales. Whales are people that are in the trillions in as regards to money. These could be multiple wallets. This could be Robinhood. This could be anybody. And it's showing you from one transaction, millions, sometimes billions of dollars are being taken off by one wallet, one address. So for you to say you miss it, it's like, how do you know? One person possibly took their money out. And they seen how much they made. So guess what? Human psychology says, I'm going to be back. This was too lucrative not to be back.
Yeah, even worse than that. These niggas, like, they're out of psychology. These people, what they did is they're using psychology against itself. They're completely devoid of emotions. No emotions, nigga.
Bots.
They just, bro, they don't even understand about, I got money, so I'm jumping back in. I'm a Terminator. I'm going to get in and get out and terminate you. Matter of fact, a bunch of y'all in, I'm going to short you. I want your legs off. Right now, Empress, in the just in the crypto market, just in general, they say it's a lot of liquidation back. They say liquidation is back. When I say liquidation, I'm talking about leverage.
That's another thing we offer and we add to you guys. Clubhouse invitations. You can even pull up one day and listen to it with us and get an analysis, a breakdown of what's actually being said and going on in the room. Because that's where you hear a lot of this insider, outsider jargon of, people shorting stuff. And, you know what Clubhouse is. It's a lot of people on there that are, kept up with the Joneses. And they've done their way to find capital and be able to short these things.
Hey, but that shit is also psychological too. So that's why even when we say stuff, we always very cautious about telling you to go do stuff. It's not because we want to say, yo, we want to control the way you view things, but shit is all psychological, bro. I told you, like, these people are wolf in wolf clothing, clothed in sheep. These niggas are double. I'm telling you, like, you don't understand.
What is that statement that you said yesterday is the Murphy's Law? It's whatever bad, if there's something bad that's allegedly going to happen, that thing is inevitably going to happen. And that's Murphy's Law. And just to think about the market makers and just all those people, it's like somebody's going to take their money out or whatever the case is. But like, I don't know. It's just risk management, You got to like manage your risk and kind of understand like, okay, wait, does this even have dividends? Wait, I'm looking at the fundamentals and it's a pump and like, these are the things that you have to start to manage now. You have to start looking at fundamentals and you have to start doing your due diligence, which is one of the seven virtues. So you have to start looking into stuff or find someone who can do it for you, i.e. Black Wallstreet Bets. I'm here all day, guys.
Yeah, you definitely gotta support and definitely gotta look into things.
And if you guys have any questions, don't be shy. Get in the comment section.
100% fact. Let's round this article out. We about to get up out of here. We go down for 5 hours. Went to work, and going to work.
It's bigger than just Hertz, said Ross Gerber, CEO of Gerber Kawasaki, which has about $2 billion in assets under management. Tesla has never announced a fleet order before. It's symbolic of a bigger thing. Gerber thinks that other rental companies will pivot to EVs not only because they meet environmental goals and are cheaper to operate, but because they hold their value better than gasoline-powered cars.
Okay, so the same way that Tesla and not Tesla, Netflix has got their little secret AVS, John. In this business space, investors in these things, they're looking into things like an ESG score. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, right? And they're just trying to see how environmentally safe you are. So when Tesla was going through all that back and forth, you got to figure out why he was doing a lot of pullback, because a lot of Tesla money come from you feel me? Come from those hands.
I know he got an environmental email like, hey, my guy, see you pushing that Bitcoin.
He not Bloomberg. You feel me? I understand he on paper we might be saying something, but hey.
Yeah, and that's just based off of Tesla stocks. So if Tesla plummets, so does his wealth.
Exactly, because that's what we got to understand, that it's the valuation of the company.
Yeah, like literally, we're looking at Elon's public wallet. Tesla is Elon's public wallet.
100% fact, and in that you could also check things that he got on his book, like he said, Tesla went and put some Bitcoin on their book. So a lot of that stuff, you got to think about that stuff for the future. And even if a trillionaire or billionaire, because that's what I wanted to say earlier, somebody like Elon will get so antsy that he got to test the market, right? Somebody like Elon gets so antsy that he got to test the market. What is all these other billionaires doing? Right? They already seen Elon. They know about this shit behind the scene. You telling me nobody was like, yo, what you said you got? You got a little bit of that? All right. How much one of them cost? It's down to 30,000. All right, down 30. Let me get 2 of them. It's at 63? Let me get 4 of them. That's how they buy shit. They buy shit different. They try to catch up with what's lost. They don't say, yo, I missed it. They say, God damn, it done ran up. Maybe I missed the 50x. Let me multiply myself so I can get that. Or let me put more money in so I can catch up.
I'm telling you, bro. They investment is making them $2-3 million plus, bro, within 2-3% increases. So just understand the bucket amount that they're putting in.
A lot of people on YouTube, y'all be seeing these little YouTubers talking about they getting 500x leverage and all this stuff. These motherfuckers, they walk on that. They walk on that type of layer. I got $1 million down, match me. Got $1 million down, match me, dude.
But yeah, it's genius for Hertz. Did I read this? Yeah. Okay.
Boom.
Gerber's catch-all category for everyone else could include ride-hailing companies such as Uber Technologies, ticker UBER. The financial advisor thinks Uber will want to help its drivers lease EVs. Uber has already announced plans to be zero emission by 2030.
Come on. See, y'all not thinking. I'm telling you, Tesla hasn't been actualized yet. Nothing that's actually gonna happen is you have seen it yet. You ain't see the motherfucking full driving taxis yet. You don't know nothing about that.
Nancy's not buying Tesla.
Nancy don't know nothing about tech. Nancy don't know nothing about tech. Nancy for sure got some Tesla, but you know them sneaky people. But we gotta go check her husband John, because he's a venture capitalist, so his John should be public. Or some type of way to see his portfolio.
We just covered a headline about them not being able to trade anymore in a little bit.
Yes, ma'am.
But she's not even trading, it's her husband.
They say that all the time. When stuff started happening, they started going to look for people, husbands and shit. Yo, let me see this dude's wife. What is wife buying? That's what it is, bro. It's inside information and you can't stop it. So that's it. We done right here. I wrote that. We can't end off on this, but I'm gonna play this for Empress though. Hey, babies, everybody should be out the room. This is just a grown folk talking. We out here for the night.
whatever they making, they not really solid. They not they never sold no drugs. They got mommy and daddy at home. They never even been through shit. So when they get propositioned and they see a car, they go, they don't know, don't drink after a nigga. They don't know a nigga going.
They never been what happened. They don't know the
now look,
that
I'm gonna tell you, look, I'm gonna tell you a story because I ain't really trying to put niggas out there, right? But a nigga in the studio, we from the hood. I used to stick niggas up, bro. Babyface. I used to book niggas. So I'm always on point, bro. I'm on point right now, my nigga. Always on my square. But a nigga that's a square, he don't know. Yeah. So he don't know watch your drink. He don't know. So now he drink behind a nigga. He get drugged. They rape this nigga. They rape this nigga. Videotape it. Then when he in a meeting, they give him a shitty contract. They play the video of him getting fucked by like 3 niggas. He ain't never been through shit like that. So he like, man, what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna sign. And you gonna give me money? So rather than get that story put out, he gonna sign that bad contract, which is the 360 deal. He gonna take that advance, which is recuperable anyway. So they gonna give him the money just to take back and own the rights to his shit. I'm sitting here with 5 niggas that got the same look like I killed 9 niggas. Yo, I killed 5. I'm over here with 5 niggas right here. Everybody is like that. Tell me you that game is ugly, bro. But listen, what I'm saying. Hold on. Listen, the game is bro. The game. Don't ask the questions. We don't want to know. Listen, the game. The point is this. So I can go, yo, Travis, that's why I see the game. You did that. But we not. It's funny, but it's not funny because there's a kid right now that's watching this. That I'm trying to tell a story. He got a video with his ass. No, he could. You gotta be careful. So he could avoid this shark infested waters. All he could do. Aside from that, it ain't no industry shit. Right. You know, there's predators walking the fucking streets. It's different, man. And as a kid, I ran into a couple of predators, and I figured out who they was. And in my mind, I was like, okay, let's set these niggas up. And round them. Right, but hold on. See, my thing is, like I said, when I said they were there, when I said they didn't have to do nothing with no music deal, no nothing. There's no gatekeepers. That's not what I meant. I meant traditionally, right? Mm-hmm. As an artist, remember you used to have a single that was popping before they would put out. Right, that was when the gatekeepers was there. Right. Remember that you had to actually tour.
It's done. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the main thing with that little segment that little bro said. We're gonna speak about that on the next cast, man, but god damn.
Yeah, they do that with everybody. The politicians, they use children. So for black men, the most irreversible one is, another man, and then with politicians, it's children because gay people are more alternative lifestyle. So gay white man is not as offensive. Maybe just within his buddies, but society will still accept him.
No, it's nothing about that. I'm telling you that's always been their jokes. They gave white people always played like that.
So yeah, like they'll have them thinking they're having sex with a adult 18, 21-year-old, and they find out that she's 14, 16, and then they blackmail them with it to get whatever they need done.
Yes, ma'am. So yeah, you gotta be on your square. And that's what he was saying about niggas being lame. And I always explain that to Empress, and it's nothing to say like being cool or nothing like that. And I'm just
thinking this conspiratorial. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it on here. I'll get off.
Alright, bro, we about to get off.
Guys, tune into the Patreon. Donate to the Black Privy Cash at BLK PRIVI Black Privy.
Man, I ain't ready, but I got something to end off, bro. God damn.
Alrighty, guys, and that is the conclusion of episode 142.
Man, we're not even working, bro, but we just got to end it off like some of the bros.
Of the Black Wall Street Bets Taco Tuesday, where we talk about currency only.
Yes, man.
We will be back.
We will.
On Friday with our Freestyle Friday. Pre-show starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, peace.